What is crack-a-lackin' schizo fam? How is everybody doing today? Well, I hope y'all are doing great. It's not too bad of a day for me. Today is hump day, y'all. Hump day, 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 hump day. Been a long time since I did that, ain't it? Yeah, I know. Look, I want to talk to y'all about something today. Man, I tell you. Well, before we get into this thing, man, that I want to talk to y'all about, like, what is wrong with the people nowadays? For real. Look, down here in Florida where I'm at, you know how they got them electric motor scooters at Walmart? Yeah, well, some lady down here in Florida goes into their local Walmart, steals an electric scooter, and rides it to Waffle House. Come on, man. For real? Like no joke. It was on the news and everything, y'all. Steals an electric scooter and drives it to Waffle House. What is wrong with y'all? Man. Talking about, let me get some waffles and chicken and but anyway, she got arrested. I wonder if they arrested her for Grand Theft Auto. Or just theft. I don't know, y'all. Tell me what you think down in the description below. But, I don't know, man. I don't know. So, page 2. Last night, the only reason why I didn't do any recording about anything about the gym or anything last night is because I just did cardio. That was it. Kind of took like a little break. You know, you're supposed to have one break a week. So I took mine yesterday and about to go hit her hard again tonight. You know, see how that goes. Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, so in the last probably week, I've been having this problem with my internet people. Okay, I call these people up. Listen, I see them on TV, and they're talking about they got FiOS and this and that. You know, and they're doing internet for $30 a month. So I figured, well, hey man, I'll check this out. So I call him and I talk to the dude, you know, and he's saying, you know, this speed, that speed. So I ordered this internet, and he tells me I ordered on the 1st, okay? And he tells me, well, there'll be a technician out your place between 12 and 5 on the 4th. Okay. So, about 4:45, I'll call him on Thursday on the 4th and tell him, hey, nobody showed up. So they're like, well, let me get your account information, let me blah, 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 find you. So they're looking all through their stuff, can't find my account information. Took them about 45 minutes, okay? Then he finally found it. So I proceed to tell him, you know, with this guy, you know, me telling me, you know, about somebody's supposed to show up. And they say, well, he has you in here as self-install. So there shouldn't be a technician coming to your place. Well, how am I going to self-install it? I don't have none of your stuff. They're like, okay, well, we're sent everything, to you, shipped it to you, so it'll be coming. Okay. So I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. It ain't come. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. It ain't come. So the day before yesterday, I called there. I'm like, look, I got my own router, I'll just hook that up, and we'll use that. Okay. Now this is a brand new router, Motorola, a good one, So I look it up, I called them. Lady goes through everything, because they're telling me, well, it's on a default. Can't find it, alright? Well, let me tell you before I go on any further, this time again when I called, they couldn't find my account again. Takes me 45 minutes, alright? So, and this is the day before yesterday. So, here I am on the phone with this guy. Well, actually, the first time when I called, like I told you, altogether I was on the phone for 2.5 hours, okay? Alright, now, when I called the day before yesterday, I'm on the phone, I don't know, 45 minutes, for them to find my account again. And then finally finds it. But, I'm telling them you're going to use my own router and blah, blah, blah. So I give her the information off the router, they can't find it. Sorry about that, guys. They can't find it, And I'm like, well, what is going on here? So she tells me, are you by a desktop or a laptop? I said, I can be, if you need me to be. So this is about 2 hours into the call. Okay? So, I'm like, yeah. So I go in and I get on and she says, I want you to pull up a web browser. And I'm like, that ain't gonna work because the internet isn't working. Oh yeah, this don't need internet. I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking, how is she gonna do anything without the web working? I just figured, well, alright, okay. I'm not a technician, I'll listen. Let's go ahead and pull up the web browser, and she says, now, I want you to put this in a web browser. It was like 129 dot blah 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 dot blah blah blah, bunch of numbers, right? Then she tells me push enter. I push enter. Okay. What do you think first thing came up and said? Yep, you're right. Cannot find web page, no internet connection. And I told her, I told you what it was going to say. And listen, so, she gets all frustrated, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And she does a few other things, a bunch of other things, try to find it, can't find it. So we're about 2 hours, 45 minutes into the call. And you know what she tells me? Well, I advise you just to wait for our equipment to come, sir. You advised me to wait for your equipment to come. I went off the handle, y'all. And I mean, I was absolutely screaming at this lady. You know? So, yesterday, I call it noon. Alright? So, I call it noon, and because, wait a minute, before I go on, reason why I called it noon, their equipment came, okay? Take it out of the box, unbox it, open everything up. Look at the back of their router. I got to hook the router up, and guess what kind of router it was? You guys will never guess. It was a router to use for a telephone line. This is not going to be any kind of speed of what this guy told me, you know what I mean? Like I said, okay, now I'm getting glorified dial-up that's from the 80s. So I am furious at this point, so I call in and I tell them, you know, and they assure me, we assure you, you can hook up 10 devices before this will even slow down, blah, 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 it's nothing like dial-up, blah, blah, blah. So, here we are again. Now the person can't find their router. Oh, wait a minute. After 45 minutes of them not being able to find me. And no, it was about an hour. You know, when she couldn't find me by my name, she asked me my address, okay? Now, clearly, this lady spoke broken English. She could barely speak English. So, she made me so mad, y'all. And, like, I'm really, you know what I mean, I'm really easygoing, but listen, these people have me furious. Because now, like, I've been on the phone how many days now, trying to get this done. And I told this guy I needed this internet ASAP because, as y'all know, if you use your phone as a tethering thing or whatever, it is really slow. You know what I mean? And it's really hard to edit and blah, blah, blah. So, I told this guy when I called, I need this done as soon as possible. You know, I need money because I called and had my other internet shut off, but we'll get to that. So, here it is, yesterday, and they can't find my account after an hour. She asked me, you know, first she asked me my name, she couldn't find it. She asked me my address, she couldn't find it. She asked me my email, she couldn't find it. She asked me my phone number, she couldn't find it. And here, like, and she started asking me all the stuff all over again. And then she says, what state are you in? I mean, what's your street address? And I tell her. She says, what is your state? I tell her. She asked me for my zip. I gave it to her. And then she said, what city is it? I'm like, well, you just put the zip code in, right? She's like, yes. I was like, well, and when she did this the first time, she didn't ask me what city it was, okay? And she asked me, she says, what city is it? I said, you just put the zip code in, right? She said, yes. And I said, well, when you put a zip code in, the city comes up. Oh no, when you put a zip code in something, your city don't come up. And listen, y'all, I was so mad, and I'm like, listen, lady, I lived in the United States all of my life, and no matter what I have done, every time I put the zip in a city comes up, which it does. So then she says, is it this city, blah, blah, blah. Why would you ask me if you already know? So she asked me my name again. Asked me to spell it. So I did. Can't find it. Hold on. Okay. So I'm on hold 15 minutes. Okay, so about 3 hours into the call. Like, and right now I'm like so mad I'm shaking, y'all. Shaking. So she comes back and she says, okay, I found your account. She was putting my name in with completely wrong. Put my phone number in completely wrong. And I'm like, I spelled my name for you. I even said S as in Sam, T as in Tony, you know what I mean? All the way through my name. I'm sorry about that, sir. Okay, whatever. I'm not even taking her apologies now because I am so furious. What you call for? What can I help you with? Oh my goodness. I'm so mad because I done told her that 3 times already too. I said, I'm not telling you again. Oh, you called because whenever I took the router and stuff out, you know, it was that. So I said, you know what? Hell with it, I'll just use this, and then I'm gonna call and get, you know, my other internet back. So I plug it into the wall, and you know, I'm already mad because the guy lied to me. You know, about what type of internet it was. And the price that I was going to pay for this is absolutely crazy. That, you know what I mean? So, we're about 3.5 hours in, almost 4 hours in, about 3 hours, 45 minutes, almost 4 hours into the phone call. Still can't find their router. Like, she's having me do all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. So, somebody comes in and I got a bill from when my mail come yesterday. You know, I get the mail and I get a bill from them while I'm on the phone with her. Now listen, how I get a bill from you, they started charging me on the 4th, y'all. On the 4th. When I was supposed to actually have my internet on, they already sent me a bill. Like, they was able to find my account to send me a bill fine. So, like, I'm furious. Now I'm really furious. And she still can't find it. And I'm like, listen, I don't know what's wrong with y'all's shit. You need to get your shit together. This place is ridiculous. Listen, y'all, like I said, I called there at noon. I got off the phone with them at 10 till 7. Okay? Mad. Mad as a hornet, y'all. So, I'm like, hell with it. Pack their stuff back up, and I'm calling them whenever, you know, I get back home today and telling them, where can I take your stuff at? I don't want your service. Take this bill and shove it so far up your ass that you can feel it in the back of your throat. You're going to bill me when I ain't even got certain. No. So I can see what kind of fly-by-night this place already is. So, my last internet, I called and had it shut off. Okay, I called because whenever the dude plain old lied to me. Okay, whenever he came to my door, like whenever I first Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, to make a long story short, you know, I'm not using that. I'm taking their stuff back. You know, I packed it all back up. And, you know, like I said, my other net, I called and had to shut it off. That way I wasn't doing no money. And here they sent me a $400 bill. I'm like, what is going on here? I said, I owe them like, you know what I mean, like 60 bucks or something. So I call him here, it's because, you know, I still had the equipment. I said, no problem. I said, I'll take the equipment down to Spectrum, blah, blah, blah. He said, okay, if you want to do, you can have it reconnected down there. So I drive all the way down to Spectrum store. Guess what? They take the equipment, don't even take the payment that I owe, and say, oh, that's all we could do here, we can't help you. So I drove all the way home, call them back, and the guy's like, they could have helped you at the store with this. And we figured out why they didn't, because I went there at 7:45. They close at 8. So the guy was like, if you would have went in there 2 minutes till 8, they're supposed to help you. Okay, no big deal. So I get all this done, and like I had to leave my house. Like they said, tech's supposed to be there between 1 and 2. Well, he got there at 1:45, which is pretty cool. And like I told him, I was like, I don't want him to come in the house. The last tech stole 100 foot of cable off of me and cut it down to like 60, 70 foot. I was absolutely furious about that. Then she asked me about drilling. I said, you can't do it. I said, you go in the front wall over there, and that's how you come in. There's already a place for it. Didn't listen to me. She drilled a hole in the middle of my wall, y'all. In the middle of my wall. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I was so mad, so furious. But anyway, a tech got there today at 7:45. You know, the new tech, and I told him how I want it run. He ran it the right way. Well, I had to leave, and of course my stuff, you know what I mean? My son's at the house. And then, I had to leave at 2:30. All they had to do was run a wire from the side of my house to the front of my house, call and get this stuff. So I don't know what's going on, why it's taking him so long, but we will see. But yeah, this is the problem I'm having with my internet, y'all. So I hope you guys don't ever have this problem. What's up, Schizo fam? Good news. I got home and the internet is fixed. About time. Hey, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this video out because I'm about to go to the gym now. So, do me a favor. Share the video. Like it. If you're new, subscribe. Hit that little bell. You hit that little bell, it's going to turn your notifications on. So every time I upload a video, your stuff's going to light up, it's going to vibrate, it's going to ring-a-ling-ding, it's going to ring-a-ling-ding-dong, it's going to sing you a song. It's going to do whatever your stuff's supposed to do every time that you get a notification. Sounds really easy, don't it? That's because it is, y'all. So turn your notifications on. That way you get notified every time Schizo Steve uploads a video. And with me, you never know what it's going to be. Alright, y'all. It's Schizo Steve. For now, I am out, but I will catch you later.